Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Garage Studio Modelers. I'm Dave Forrest, and this is my good friend
Harvey Lowe.
And in today's episode, we're going to do a kit review of the brand new, or newish, RFM German King Tiger.
Another tiger. How many tigers you got?
You
got more than was probably ever produced in real life.
Well, getting there, maybe. Anyway, a couple of notes about the kit. So there's two versions of this that are currently out. So there's this version, which has a bunch of extra goodies in it. It's got some, which we'll talk about when we open it up and go. It's got some 3D printed parts. It's got separate side skirt panel pieces, I believe, and maybe a few other things. We'll get into that later. And then there's a basic version, which doesn't have the 3D printed parts, but does have just about everything else. So I always like to
get the upgrade.
I like to get the upgrade, so I have the chance to do that. It's about maybe a. The base piece is maybe $50 Canadian. This is maybe $75 Canadian. Okay. So an extra 50% to get the uplift, which I'm fine with. Now, having said that, I'm a big fan of Ryfield models. I think for armor models, they are the new standard.
Yeah, I've done their Panzer IV. It's nice.
Yeah, and I've done their. I started building their Sturm Tiger. Which I wasn't that impressed. I thought the mold lines on the Sturm Tiger were really heavy, especially around stuff like there's some interior parts that I have for holding the big mortar shells and whatnot. So I put that aside. So it's one of the 17 projects that I have kind of on the shelf, right? Me too. But I did build one of their Shermans with the added, and that is beautiful, and the workable suspension and it just. So my respect and admiration of RFM from that Sherman build has just
gone up.
And everybody I talk to that's built one of these kits just gushes about them. So
is this the newest kit? Do you know?
Yes.
Oh, it's their newest release.
There's either this or the Sherman, but I think this is. Right
I do like the Tiger.
Yeah. So this is like the newest kind of
molding technology. Love the box art.
And. You can never have too many King Tigers. So let's pop this baby open. So the first thing you see is you get some wire, you get some cable, you get some nice photo etch for all of the screens, and you get the extra. I guess these are the extra screens that go over the intakes, and then you've got decals. And the RFM decals, I guess, are hit or miss, but I've got a lot of echelon and whatnot, so but they're fine. And then a bit of photo etch, and it looks like this is for some of the interior bits that you might see, like the brass shells and the inside of the turret.
Brass shells.
Speaking of brass shells, you got nice big brass shells here that you can put in. They don't have. It's too bad they don't have one that's hollow, or that's been spent.
Yeah.
You can always throw in the. And then you get a nice metal barrel, which I think you get this anyways. I don't know if you get the brass shells, but I think you get the metal barrel.
I forget. Somebody does. A plastic model of a 1-to-1 scale 88.
Yeah,
shell.
That's right.
I forget who does it.
I forget too, but it's
cool.
Big, and it's all and it's not cheap. It's like $120.
I'd build it, put it in a fireplace.
Yeah, I guess. You got a spring.
What's the spring for?
I guess for the gun, so you can push it in, it in and out.
And you can see where we're
silence your
live
ringers. Please
on
silence your
TV,
ringers.
and the producer is taking calls.
That's right. So you get a spring.
What the spring is?
I think it's. I don't know.
So you can just recoil. Kind of,
like you just.
Well, you sit there and just push it back. Really.
I don't know if I'd use it.
All right.
You got a nice color call out. Now what I wish they do is I wish they give you like a top view, because you're always trying to extrapolate.
Yes, very good.
Right?
Yeah, very good.
But okay.
You know what I have a problem with? Now we're on that topic.
What's that?
World War I aircraft, because I don't know anything about them. I don't know what lozenge you use, because they only show the side one, and then they don't do the top and the bottom. And then even 109s, like I'm not a 109 expert, so there's no top view. I have no idea.
Well, they're pretty standard.
Okay.
If you know anything about 109s.
I don't.
3D printed parts.
Okay.
So in the nice kind of flesh colored resin. So you get the cable end, or the tow cable ends. You get the barrel. You get the light. A few other tiny bits. So you get a fire extinguisher. Again, a big fan of the 3D resin printed fire extinguishers. And then you get a box full of parts.
Wow, look at this.
And you get individual tracks. Now these tracks are meant to be workable, so I think they just snap in.
Do they have? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you got the
They're really
pins.
nice.
These are like the old time model castings, right? You got the pins. You get a nice chassis. You get tools. Now the tools come without clamps. So I'm guessing the clamps are provided in the photo etch. I believe. You get the turret. Now you can either do that or just put on 3D print it, which I'll probably do because I hate dealing with photo etch clamps. You get these things, these little poly caps, which you know are mildly concerning because I've never seen anybody do poly caps well outside of Tamiya. So let's see what these guys do. It's the first time I've seen poly caps.
Wow, I'm looking. Right? Yes, the spring is to allow the gun to go
right.
back and
you get
forth.
the, you know, and what I really like about the Rye-Field is just the quality of the molds. And let me get my eyes on here so I can see. So you look at this track toe cable. I mean, this is really nicely done, and they've done the attachment points right. So not on the cable,
right?
But they've done them on the brackets, which is well done. Well done.
You can see that on here too. You know how some of these kits, the attachment points right in the middle of these little things?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing. It's all clean.
Right. Now I mentioned one of the key differences between the kind of the upscale kit and the basic kit. So this is all one. I believe this is all one part in the basic kit. Whereas each fender is separate. So if you want to leave one off,
got it.
and you can, you know, they're not bad.
Are they thin?
They're thinnish, but I mean you could sand them a little bit and then bend them. Like that's what I'll probably do is leave a few off and bend them. Right?
Yeah,
so you get that out of the box. You get tool clamps. Now what they've done here with the tools, so they seem to give you an extra copy
of everything?
Of the tool, like without the clamp and with the clamp. And the clamp that they have molded on is the typical, like it's hollow. So, you know, like I think this is really well done.
Yeah.
And you know, looking at the jack block, there's nice wood grain on the jack block. The ends for the toe cable, so they give you 3D printed, but these ones look pretty good. Like
so you have a choice.
Yeah. Or so if I use the 3D printed ones on this, I have nice plastic injected ones that I can use on another kit.
The only thing I noticed, it's not a problem though, there's sink marks on the inside, but you won't see them.
You won't see them.
You won't see them. So I wouldn't bother.
And if you're thinning them out, you're going to get rid of the sink marks anyways.
I wouldn't be too nervous about those.
So very fine mold, like molded details on the tools. So well done. So I think what they do is they give you the clamp on, and then it's just maybe the latch that's photo etched, I believe. Anyway, we'll confirm that.
Yeah, these are nice. Muzzle brake.
Yeah, more tracks.
Oh, very nice.
Now they give you little jigs for doing the tracks.
Oh wow, that's cute.
Which is nice. So again, like these.
Like you're right, Dave. Like I kind of, they're fine. The injection parts are fine. I mean,
yeah,
it's up to you.
I mean, you win because you have extra. So whether you use the injection parts or use the 3D printed, you have extra parts from
beautiful wood
kit, right?
Grain detailing.
You know, you get your periscopes and convoy lights. You got a bit of an interior.
What's the difference in these two?
Just different styles.
Oh,
like one's So I don't know. I guess it depends on the vehicle you're doing. So you do research. Like always, do research on your vehicles. You got a nice machine gun that is slide molded, so the end is. So you don't have to worry about it. It's very nice.
Oh yeah.
Right. So you just have to clean up the. And again, they did smart because there's a bit of a feature that I guess it's like a cooling slit. And this attachment point is on the solid part, so it's easy to clean up, right? So
and that's the inside of the gun, this, right? Is that the inside of the gun?
Inside of the gun.
So
obviously there's an interior kit coming,
right?
Which I think they have. I think they sell it separately.
Because you would have to fill the seam then, right? If you put these two gun barrels together.
Yeah, if you were to open it up. But I'm not a big fan of building full interiors.
That's nice.
But you get that. You know,
that's beautiful.
You get the the turret. I think this is the inside of the turret, I want to say.
Let's see, 35th Tiger.
Or maybe not. Maybe it's the outside of the turret.
Big. Now, while you're flipping through there, I was flipping through the instructions. Now, look, I find these instructions superb because you notice, I just noticed it now, that they got red marks where the glue goes. See? Get red marks where you apply the glue.
No, look at that.
See? There's no color call-outs here, but then look, everywhere there's a red, is where you put the glue. That's kind of handy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's kind of handy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, very nice.
More parts for the like I'm just looking at the weld seams. Like they're gorgeous.
Are they?
Yeah. Like they're really.
And you can open that up. You're right.
Yeah.
For the driver.
And if you want, a separate hatch. Like nicely,
Yeah.
well done. Like I continue to be impressed with
There's
this
a lot
company.
of parts.
And then these are all the road wheels
Wow.
and sprocket, and there's different sprockets. So again, you're gonna have to do research on the vehicle that you're doing to make sure you pick the right
Different
one.
sprockets.
Because I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the instructions yet very much, but I don't know if they're going to do a good job of calling out which option is for. But
Yeah,
do your research.
they don't. I was looking through actually while you're doing that. They don't. So.
But this is nice. Like there's 4 different types of sprockets.
You really don't need anything with this kit.
No, this you can build right out. And even the the exhausts are molded, slide molded, so you get.
Yeah, and there's different colors for the photo etch in the instructions, so you know which ones are photo etch parts. Outside of just using the number.
So this is a really nice kit. Like again, I continue to be impressed by Ryfield.
I don't know what the red on the inside of this means, but anyways, it's all good.
I thought you were an expert, experienced.
No, I'm not an expert on tigers. So this is saying, Dave, that to paint the insides red. I believe that's the way I'd read it.
Is that what that says?
Yeah, I think so.
Primer red? Is that what that is? So a lot of this will keep you busy for a while, and you'll build a really nice King Tiger out of this. So I can't wait to.
I might, because I have
started.
an older Tiger by Academy. This looks really good.
By Academy?
I think it was Academy, yeah. I think it was a Berlin Tiger, because I want to do a Berlin Tiger. But I'm not a Tiger expert.
These are nice. And I'm just looking at there's no warpage.
Yeah.
Like there was, to be honest, on the Panther, on the Daswork Panther, there was some warpage.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to heat it up?
No, just by putting the parts together and gluing it and clamping it.
I'm sorry. What are these? What are these?
These are, I guess, tow cables.
No, okay, yes, okay. I thought
But I'm not a big fan. Like this is I'm not a big fan of the nylon string, so I would replace this with copper wire or copper cable, whatever. I have a lot of it. Right.
Very good.
Cool. Yeah. So this is highly recommended. Now that's just an out of the box review. I haven't actually started building this yet, as you can tell, but I will, and we'll let you know. But I think, this is really nice. And the extra. I'm a big fan of the extra 3D printed parts. I'm a sucker for those.
What I would suggest, Dave, if you go out and buy aftermarket parts, like say you want to do a Zero, and you want to do the 5mm Zero, please don't put them in this box and then put them on your shelf, because you won't find it. Right? Yeah. You always put other aftermarket parts in a different kit. That doesn't work. Just say. I'm trying to be mean.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I'm trying to be mean.
So again, Ryfield model King Tiger tank. This is the upgrade version. The upgrade version. Henschel. So a lot of great marking options for this. Highly recommended from what I can see in the box. And again, just from experience with other Ryfield model kits, not a lot of them, but the one Sherman that I built was just absolutely
fabulous.
A beautiful, like a dream to build. Lots of detail. You can get there's upgrade sets that you can get where you can get the photo etched fenders.
From a different company.
No, from Ryfield.
Oh, from Ryfield.
Yeah, so they have nice sets that they make specifically for the vehicles.
Then you know they fit the kit.
Yeah, exactly. And I did use that on the Sherman, and really good stuff. I don't know that I would get this here. I would just work with the plastic ones and thin them out because just bending and whatnot is less. I'm a big fan of the photo etch in that regard. But yeah, so you get all the clamps are photo etched, which you put on.
Tiny.
But I'll probably just use 3D printed stuff, right, from either T-Rex or whoever.
Very nice.
But yeah, highly recommended, and I can't wait to get started on this one at some point in the hopefully not too distant future. So that's it for this episode. We'll see everybody around next time. Take care.